Good morning, folks. Welcome back. So today we're going to be making a personal speeder car vehicle and putting it, I think, on a bridge scene. Let's see what we get to. I'm going to start by just bringing in something we're going to shrink wrap. And I think it's going to be a 1950 Volkswagen Beetle. Let's just get this out of the way. Seems like a fun starting point. Just delete that. That. My wheels are all messed up. Well, that's fine. There we go. Delete all that stuff. Don't need the car rig, just the car. Cool. Now, just for fun, let's see what happens if we just subdiv it first once. Probably not a good idea. It doesn't look like it was a good idea. We'll give it a second. The other thing I'm going to do is come over here, and these are some of the. This is a kit I bought off of ArtStation, I think, a long time ago. I think we'll use some of the parts from this. Just they're simple, but just stuff like that vein, and maybe some of the stuff here. Yeah, that didn't do shit. Let's just get rid of it. I wonder, I'm curious, just to do it a little differently this time. Create a remesh. No, I don't like it so much yet because of the interior stuff. Let's shrink wrap. I don't think we can use either of my two built up ones. Let's see. Mesh, wrap it. See, I think they both bombed last time. I know the one from Genie bombed. No, that one didn't. Cool. Good. It's kind of fun looking, actually. Turn off the Volkswagen. I'm going to move to just the scene. Turn off the Volkswagen. Yeah, all right. I mean, really all it does is just add a shrink wrap. But if we subdiv it one, it gets us much closer to the car. Two, kind of like that. We're going to need to fix it, shrink it, or smooth it. That kind of fixes that a little bit. Nice. The factor we can play with. Whee! We liked 0.5-ish, roughly. Cool. Offset of 0.1, just makes it a little bit bigger. Now, let's just go straight 0 because we're going to delete it anyway. Snap mode. Outside surface. Doesn't really make a difference. Above surface. Here's vertex. Just tried a couple different. Doesn't really seem to make much of a difference for us. Let's just go with on surface. And we give it one more. No, I actually don't think we will. We'll stay there and apply all. Now we're just going to delete the bug. Okay. Now this is going to be awful geometry, I know. Yes, it is. So let's do a remesh now. Yeah. Much better. And we can even mirror it to pick a side. I think it's going to be basically the same either way, but just to apply it. Cool. And it's still going to be garbage mesh, but it's going to be way better. And now we can quad remesh it to, I'm going to say, just 1500. and we want it to be X symmetrical. Delete the original. That looks pretty damn good, actually. So there's our starting form, and it should be the right size too, but let's bring a person in to confirm. Human gen, there we go. Yep. Cool. Darius. So it's a small car, but that's what we wanted. We wanted like a small Volkswagen Bug, which is what we got. So let's come over here now and sort of see what kind of things we might want to play with. It needs to have some kind of a, I don't know. The first thing I'm going to do before I do any of that stuff, let's edit this a little bit more. Shift A, mesh. I'm going to go with a cylinder. Okay. Shrink it down a bit more. Now, I'm going to GX, bring it out just so we can see it. Is that too big? It's still a pretty big wheel. Let's shrink it down a little more. There we go. Let's bevel that to like that. Okay, and then GX. Cool, and mirror it. I'm just gonna mirror it again, actually, this way, see what happens that way. That's pretty far apart. I'm gonna apply the mirror. L and L, and then GY, bring it forward to like there. This one I might bring back to. Just a bit. There we go. Okay, now we take that and subtract it. And we have some wheel wells. So it's not going to be wheels, but we wanted some wells this time. Apply all. Delete our booleans. So now we have a place to put some hover things or whatever instead of just mounting them on. We've just been kind of smushing them onto the outside lately, and that's fine, but I think we'll do it this way. And then maybe let's go look at some of these gyro engines and see about giving it something we can use. This thing onto there. Scale it down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. I don't mind that it comes underneath it a little bit. It's not my favorite thing, but I think we can see. Let's see if we can't fix it. Mirror. And then that looks, close enough for government work. I like our little pod things. We could maybe, it's still all be, yeah, we're still in that. Solo it. 1 plus 3. I'm just going to get rid of those, and then E. Yeah, that's what we want. Geometry, clear custom normals. And we're going to save because we haven't done that yet. New 260827. Speeder over bridge. Since we know we want to put on a bridge today. Oh, come on. All right. Save. There we go. Hello. How you doing this morning or whatever time it is for you? It's morning for me. That looks good though. We're into that. Now it's come. We're gonna come. We were looking at this stuff that we kind of sidetracked out there. I like these things. I don't know why, but I really do. I think they're fun. Let's grab that. Come over here and paste it. Oh, I don't want that. I just want the other part. Come on. Okay. Join. Which we got that. Yeah, that's that. And then Alt P, clear parent. There's my canopy. How big is it? Huge, probably. Yes, okay. S.01 rotation scale. Object set origin to 3D cursor. Cool. Now RY90, RZ90. No, what do I, come on, show me. RX90. Yes, that's what I wanted. I swear that's what I typed before. Come down here. Even smaller, I guess. Mm-hmm. Can we just about put it there? That's too far. Okay, so we need to edit this thing. What we can do. There we go. That should be better. Okay, so we need to decide if we're going to punch in our car a little bit or pull this out if we're going to use it. I do want to use it. Let's punch in our car a little bit. That works for me. Mirror it. Same on both sides. Cool. Let me mirror this just to see what it's going to look like. Good deal. And we're going to come to this thing now. Okay, so it goes the whole way. I was afraid of that, but that's fine. Turn off proportional. Take that down like that. There we go. That's better. And then here on this part, X faces. Cool. And that ties it in pretty nicely. And we just got to edit this part. I think this one's already okay, but let's just GX. You know, they're fine then. Nice. I like that part. Okay. Now, windows, windshields, all that kind of stuff. Let's start thinking about that. Is it mirrored? It is. Great. Turn the mirroring on so we can see it. Do we like that? I'm going to go up one higher. That's going to be our window. Yeah. But I think before that, we need to do here, 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 and there. And bevel it in like that. Yep. There we go. Give it a little bit of a rounded edge. And if I go to, I'm curious, normal. There we go. That does flatten that down. Thought it would. And then E. Yeah, okay. I'm into that. We got to get rid of that center line. We got to apply the hops. And we can just do coplanar. Flatten that down. There we go. So now we have a flat windshield. Morning, Michael. Morning, Void. Okay. I like that. That's fun. I haven't tried using that to flatten windows before, but we're going to do it again. I think first we need a door. Now, our door is going to come to here, I think. One and one. Bevel those. Great. Not those. It's going to have a DeLorean door because, you know, I like those. Just feels fun. Let's take it all the way down to there. Yeah. Inset. I want to select the outer. And on normals. In. Okay. One door. Go Wings. Exactly. DeLorean. Come on. Yeah. And then we can just go here and inset. And well, actually, we won't do it that way. We're better off doing it. Add an edge loop like that. Edge loop like that. Cool. And we'll just bevel it. We'll keep our loops right. Cool. And then an edge loop like that. Yeah, there we go. Not quite that far. Good. There we go. There we go. Absolute bullshit. But oh, I wanted to do both. I didn't do both at the same time. Damn it. Thought I had. There we go. E.01. Great. E up. As a child of the 80s, I cannot help but agree. You know, grab those. Okay. Oh, we got to replay our mirror. Doors on both sides. Woohoo! Cool. And then we can come in here and okay. Now I think I'm going to actually have to. Let's see. All right, that worked. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Three's fine. Segments. Select our window. And this time we are going to go in just slightly. Inset again. And E slightly. We have a window. Yes. I mean, gull wing, if you think about it for a second, does make sense, but yes, I'm with you. Now, I'm on normal, SZ0. Flattens that down. Good. GZ. A little bit more. Now we have flat windows, which I kind of like. Okay. Then, do we have anything I can use in the front to sort of steal here properly? Really? Not especially, but I think we're going to use these. Copy objects. Join those together. Rotation scale. Or stubby geo. Oh, I got the whole damn thing again. Damn it. Just one of these. All I wanted was a Pepsi. Actually. It's kind of neat. Let's see. You could take that. P, separate its own section. Now, both of those. Just one Pepsi. Yep. Agreed, Michael. I understand. There are things I'm that way about too. And I'm like, yeah. I do know a little bit more about cars than that, but not a lot. And you get people talking about like guitars or stuff, and I'm like, it's got strings, and I'm a musician, so you know. Yeah, that's kind of neat. Let's see. It goes in like that. Can't really go down, can I? I could take those things out, but no, I think we are going to go in and then forward a bit. To give us that, and I'm into that. And then this, copy scale. Okay, so that shrinks it down. I don't know if we wanted to do that. Actually, I don't think we do. It's going to be its, oh, come on, just this part. Fine. It doesn't look like a bug anymore, which is good. We started with a 1950 Volkswagen, but that's not what we've got now. And that's not what we wanted now. So that's good. I think we can just get rid of that. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Save. We're not going to spend a tremendous amount of time on this car because I just kind of want it to fit in the scene more than I care too much about it accurately. I don't like this back end, and I think what I'm going to do, mesh cube. I'm going to come to here, tab 2, bevel, and we want, I think we're going to go with flat. We want to come into all the way to there, I think. Yes. What? Okay, I do want to keep that the same, so undo. Great. 3. There we go. Bring that in like that. And then even do like another one. Let's see. Like that. I don't want quite that high though. Let's try one more time. Let's see what that looks like. Control minus. That's kind of fun. We can put something underneath there too, I think. I like it. Let's do it. Don't think too much. Just do it. Apply the Boolean. And I don't really want a lot more thrusters, but these do look cool. So let's see what this looks like. I mean, those do look cool. I mean, that's kind of hard to argue that those, I like those. Okay. I want them up above though. Let's see. Go back to global, not. Take them to there. Okay, yeah. Tab, coplanar, E, bring it forward. Cool. And mirror it on the car. I think that adds a lot to that side silhouette. I like it. Okay. Now, we're not going to mess around too much with like lights and stuff on this guy, I don't think. Right now, anyway. If we have time later and we want to, maybe. But let's just see. Kitbash 3D. Supercars. Just so we can find some parts that we kind of like. Obviously, these are not supercars, but still. I also want to make sure we get to our environment too. So, although I mean, we could take 2 days to do this one, but yeah. Ooh, drones. Yeah. Just see if I see some ideas I like. Not anything that's calling me yet. Let's just check one more space. And I know no one can see what I'm doing, so it's like, what are you talking about? But yeah. We could give it. Let's see. Gas can. Okay. Do you want to put, like, that's kind of fun. It actually lines up reasonably well too. Okay. That lines up extremely well. So well that we're going to use it. Okay. And we'll put it on both sides just because, although there's no real reason for, but why not? Okay. Nice. All righty. I think we're going to go with this for right now. Our car. Shade smooth that sucker. It doesn't like those, does it? Face, poke faces, see if that helps us. No. Come here. It should be fine. I'm not going to worry too much about it. I think we will take this. There we go. Inset. Oh, okay, first off. M by distance. No, okay. Now we got to apply that. Inset. There we go. 0.005. 5 millimeters seems good. Select the outer. And E. Okay. Now it's got a hood. Okay. Anyways, let's start. I want to materialize it. What are my paint options? Car paint TQM. Let's see what that looks like. It's just whatever these. Oh, we're not going to describe it. I mean, I doubt it's petrol. Like this thing flies, but color. U, smart UV project, unwrap. Let's see if that gets us better. No? Okay, what's this thing gonna? Just gonna get rid of the decals. See if that fixes it. No. Okay. There are some great car painter shaders out there. I don't have any already, so I was trying to just use this, but pros and blending, I see. Coding color. There we go. Just change that to. Okay, there we go. Try turning this back on, see if that makes any difference. I don't think it will, but there we go. No, okay. I actually kind of don't mind that gray. Darken it down just a bit. It's like accurate gray now. Okay. Now, great. So that's accurate gray. We're gonna gray paint. Okay. And tab L sharp. Right? Yeah. Doesn't have a rear window, but again, there are screens now, so that's fine. Plus assign. We get to decide whether we're going to do something on the inside or not. I mean, for right now, I'm going to say no. Now it's got like a one-way glass kind of vibe going on to it, which is fine. Okay. Then this is going to be car paint gray, but we'll make it new because I actually don't want it to be gray. I want it to be, well, not that gray. I want it to be a darker gray. Dark gray. Let me call it paint dark gray. Oh, it's just gray paint. Well, whatever. It's fine. And I'm going to remove unused slots. Yeah, and standard white. Going to be gray paint. Something like that. We'll see. This object here, auxiliary gray is going to be dark gray. And gray standard. I think it's going to be just gray paint. Okay, something like that's looking okay so far. Then our bumper, center white is going to be dark gray. Cool. Then gray standard, we'll make gray paint. Good. We'll do those in a minute. This stuff here, this is going to be a pain in my ass. At least I have to do it once. Tab. Cylinder base mesh is going to be a metal, I think. I'm going to go with distressed hull just for right now. Yes. Okay. And then this distressed hull as well. Yeah. This stuff on the inside. Let's see. I mean, it's a little too much. Maybe I don't want this one to be. That's what I wasn't sure about. This one is going to be dark gray. Yeah. Yeah, the inner one's gonna be distressed hull. That's gonna be dark gray. Then I almost feel like these need to be something else that we haven't seen before yet. Um, Thank you. Glad glad it got taken care of. Um, Chrome glossy? Maybe. Let's do that. Chrome matte on that. This will be hull again on the inside. Cool. And then this is going to be a glow. We might do red. And that's one of the things I'm thinking of, but I just kind of want to get it somewhere first. But red was certainly on my list. Let's see. Not glow objects. Emissive blue. Sure, for right now. And then again, blue emissive, cool. And then this, not that we will ever see it. I think we'll make chrome glossy. Is that all of them now? That ring. Let's go with dark gray. That feels good to me. And thank God all the wheels were the same, so. I don't know if I like that chrome or not, but we're gonna leave it that way for right now. That's kind of not a bad vehicle. This bad boy right here. Let's edit this thing. This warm glow. I'm going to change that to chrome glossy. Yep, definitely. I'm going to take these pieces here. Maybe even include those here. Inset slightly. There. And I'm going to be a little slack today. I'm not going to make the glass. Plus assign, add material. We got white lights. Like headlights of some kind. Great. This bad boy here is going to make gray paint. I think that's everything, right? That's kind of all of it. We could try red. I just want to, I do kind of want to try red on these. Select, yeah. And that would be dark gray paint, make it new, and coding color red. That is kind of fun. Yeah, let's do that for right now. And then the last thing, let's doink with here. I'm going to take this circle. Great. Then K, I think, yeah. Ugh, undo. I mean, I actually did it right, but no. I see what the problem was. K. It's actually better. There we go. Now 3 inset E. Door handle of some kind. Cool. Great. I'm going to just turn off Darius. Gone. And a object convert to mesh. Join. And we're going to call it speeder car. I just remove these things now. I don't need any of that stuff. Great. There's our speeder car. And we're not going to make a new file for it because we're not going to wreck it up this time. We might potentially add some dirt to it, but we'll do that later if we do. Okay, so now it's time to start doing our ground landscape. Let's do a circle with a radius again of 100. That's kind of been working all right for us. Fill. Now we're going to quad remesh it, but less this time. I think only 100. Yeah, really. Do not touch. Danger, hot surface. Tab, cool. Okay, good deal. This does give me exactly what I wanted. And that's going to be that. GZ. Actually, not even yet. Yeah, we'll just do this half, literally this half. I think we might warp it out a little bit, but okay. Then 2, I'm gonna add that. Q, convert, curve extract. Great. So we got a curve now. That will be our road ultimately. Now here, again, back to this thing. Great. Cool. Great. And then we have a hillside, basically, right? Cool. Now, let's try terrain, trainer base. Looks reasonably good to me. I think I might want to take this And bring it down even more. Yeah. And maybe we'll make it a little less of like a... Okay. That looks good. Okay. Now I'm going to apply that. And we're going to add another modifier. Flatten landscape. Select our curve. Radius of 8. Okay, we don't want that. Where'd my curve go? Why is it going up there? That's bizarre. Let's look at this curve. Is there a vertex on it up there? Okay, so first thing we need to do then is duplicate this curve. Shift D. This is going to be our road curve. This is going to be our flatten curve. Our flatten curve, we're going to X, delete segments. Right? Come on. That's a retopo curve. Why does it have a modifier? Oh, it's on, that's the ground. X segments. Come on, I should be able to split this out. P, fine. Vertex, just that, right? Good, okay, cool. And this one, X vertex. Great. Then our ground, now we can do it here. Flat landscape, curve, flatten curve. Which one? One? I can't remember which. Is it 2? Oh, I'm going to read that one. And turn off road curve because it's getting confusing right now. Oh, no, I see. Undo. Join those together. Now turn off road curve. Great. Okay, now we're good. Flatten curve. Iterations. Is it only doing the one side? Why is it doing it up there? That's just so bizarre. Something weird with that one. Okay, well, let's gonna again flatten curve. Object, set origin to geometry. Now let's try this thing. It's only doing the one side. All right, we're doing this in two passes then. This object, tab, L, P, L, P. Deleting that one. Okay. Turning on this thing, flatten curve 2. Radius. It's still doing that vertex in the center. That's the bizarrest thing ever. We're just going to fix it later then. I don't care. Okay. Anyway. Okay, well, if it's going to do that anyway, then we're just going to... Fine. Be this way. Join. Great. Okay, at least that's working now. Radius of 8. And this tab A W subdivide. Okay. Fine. Why is it not flattening? Okay, what is going on? Is the curve rotated? Is that what's going on? Let's see. Tilt. Does that change anything? No. Okay, this is not working the way it's supposed to, which is annoying. And we're going to deal with it another way. All the way back. We're going to come back quite a ways probably. Here. One more. Yes. Going back to that. Fuck you. Tab. 1. Bevel that. Great. And vertex group. Assign. What's it called? Why's my brain gone? Detail. But not those. And assign. Okay, now. Great. Now we got flat. Peace off. Save. Okay. Now we can jump in on this sucker. And I'm going to grab this tab. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Shift D, P. That's a smaller curve. Yeah. Bridge curve. Road curve. Okay, bridge curve, tab, SX0. Great, straight. I'm not sure we actually want multiple segments, so let's just get rid of them for right now. If we need to bring them back, we can. We're going to go grab different object here. Recent truss bridge generator. Don't save that. Yeah. Piss off. Okay, bridge. Copy objects. Back over to here. Up into collection so we can hide it. Paste objects. Off to the side there. That's our bridge. Okay, this, link, copy modifiers. The heck? Undo. This. Copy modifiers. Great. That's what we wanted. Yeah, that was reasonably good considering how much pain we had to deal with to get to this point. Bring it up just a little bit. Okay. Great. We got a bridge. Piss off. I actually like it right now. We're just going to leave it as it is for right now. Road curve. Again, get rid of this, this, and this. Great. Segment's gone too. Good. Now we can geometry, add an extrude of, we said 7.5, right? Maybe just 7. Tab A. Transform. Mean tilt to 90. Cool. And then GZ up just to there. Cool. Not too high, right? Yeah. Come on. Well, we can just apply it. And then do we want to keep it as a separate curve? I think we can get our curve back pretty fast if we want to, but let's duplicate it, sure. Oh, undo. Shift-D. There we go. Old road curve. We're going to move it to new collection. Old. And turn that off. Okay. Convert to mesh. Tab. Yeah, cool. Q, add modifier, solidify. Oh, come on, edit. Great. Cool. Road. Apply all. Okay. Save. Now. Okay. I think we're just going to rebuild it by hand, although it will be a bit of a pain. This. Actually, Shift-D. Tab 3. Control E, bridge edge loops. Great. Move new collection obstructions and turn it off. We never want to see it. Now, let's go grab our, which one do we want? Tank scene. Do 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 do. Okay. Grab our sequoias. I thought about trying to copy that or move across the biome, but I think it's gonna be a pain. So I'm just gonna do this. New collection. Trees. Okay. Select our object. Oh, sorry. Geoscatter. Grab that. Default preset. We were like that one reasonably well. Select our sequoias. Scatter object. There's entirely too many of them, we know. Let's first off turn off the trees. And then distribution. And since it's 0.003, isn't that what we wanted? Something like that? Yeah, maybe a bit more, but okay. Rotation. We don't want them to align normal. We want them just to go up. We want them to have an upward obstruction of obstructions. Cool. And we want them to have a proximity repel, also to just use obstructions because it's a low poly thing. And we're going to say minimum of no trees within 5 meters. Is that going to be enough? I think it will be ultimately, because we also don't want any trees in our gully, which we can get easy enough. Did I not apply terrain base? I should apply that first. There we go. That'll speed things up too. Now, turn off geoscatter. Grab that. Weight paint. And we can leave it there too. I don't care. Just gonna, we can even use this to kind of go further out. Okay. So we want a vertex group, repel, detail. Okay. And then we turn back on geoscatter. We got trees. Rotation tilt up to 3, I think. Yep. And we want to, let's see, offset, push along, global Z axis -1. Now kind of make sure our trees mostly stick in the ground. Great. Okay. Now, on to our next one. I'm going to call that trees. I think I like that. We could maybe increase them by a little bit. Yeah. That feels good. Okay. Biome scatter. I know it's exciting, right? We're going to add more ground, the same stuff we do all the time, but I love this. And by doing it over again, ironically, it would mean we won't make it probably exactly the same, which will, in a sense, be good. I like that too. Pine biomes. I'm going to go with biome 8 this time, I think. I'm going to turn off trees. Yeah, it's not that many, guys. Okay. Tall trees. We don't want any of them because they're the wrong kind of tree for this forest, so just get rid of them. Small trees. I don't mind the small trees. Particularly, I think, in... Maybe we want small trees in that gully. That could be interesting. So small tree. First off, we'll take this biome. An upward obstruction. Always do this. Great. Then small trees are going to be in vertex group detail, but reverse it. Cool. Except we want a proximity to repel from, again, obstructions. Minimum of 3. Did I just get rid of off the bridge? Microclimates, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Now, let's just punch those up a lot right in there. Cool. I'm into that. Dead trees. I don't mind them in general, I think. Kind of like that they're everywhere. We are going to have, again, a proximity. We don't need an upward. The whole biome has the upward obstruction, so we don't have to put on the individual one. But we can put a repel obstructions. Minimum distance of 5 meters. Great. Cool. And we'll turn both those off. Big branches. Pretty much no notes. And this road is old, so I don't even mind if they touch the road a little bit. So no notes. I think we're just going to leave it like it is. Fines. Again, I think no notes. Actually, notes. Ferns, we're going to move new base group. And we're going to set its upward obstruction. Move new collection road. It's still going to be a pain, though, isn't it? Okay, because our road goes underneath that. Okay, I know what we'll do. So the road, tab it, edit these. Actually, first. We're just being a bit tricksy here. Great. It's not exactly right, but hey. Getting real close. Great. Undo. Turn off geoscatter so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Actually, I just want these two things, this and the bridge. Cool. What the heck is going on there? Just that object. Yes. Why am I getting an extra one? There we go. I've maybe went down too far, I see. Actually, I just need the face. And it can be very simple. There we go. Great. That did it. We can take this face and all this just to hide that underneath there. So now we can get trees under our bridge. That's the only reason we're doing this. Tab 2 bridge edge loops. Good enough. So now ferns, an upward obstruction in my groups. We'll just do this whole group. Call it ground cover. Or actually, yes. And let me move some of the other ones. Ground cover, upward obstruction, road. Turn back on geoscatter. Oh, I don't want that. What am I doing here? Oh, I see why. Yes, I didn't want to go that far, but hey. Come on, tab. X. Lost track of what I was doing here. Just these things. Swear I'll get there. This tab. To there. Great. There we go. That should work. Okay. Yes, now that works. Cool. Then we get ferns underneath the whole thing, and we need to move. I think we're going to move. What's the thing on top? Why is it not? Okay, so why is it not going through there? That should be blocking that too. Let's hide the bridge. Oh, because it's not under it or over it. You know what? Even better idea. Move, new collection, hidden road, create. Okay. So we don't even need to do this now. We can move this back. No, we won't. We'll keep it like that. Yes. And then we want a proximity, repel, hidden road. Yes, there we go. Just go out a little further. Great. Turn our bridge back on. No longer have plants in our bridge. Thank you. That was a pain, but we got it. Nice. Okay. We're still working here. We got trees dead. Yeah. Trees small. Branches big. Branches big. I actually think I'm going to... Nah, it's fine if it doesn't have any underneath. I don't care. Branches. Branches also needs to be in the same one as ferns. And it also needs to have repel, hidden road. 1. Great. Okay. Now, part of me was contemplating blowing this bridge up, but I actually think I'm going to leave it. I wasn't sure, but I don't know that we need more ground cover than that, honestly. I think we're pretty good. Turn on our speeder car. And we can bring it back. Just a speeder car. Onto our road. Now, the one thing we are running out of ground. So we have to decide if we want to, what's it's going to look like. If we let it go off, because we only have trees a little bit away. So if we start doing like a forward view like this, we lose our trees, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But I think what I want to do is just go to trees and move new collection, placed trees. And bring it over to here. So now we at least see that along there, and we can even now bring it here. Did I take it down too far? Let's get it up too far. There. So there's a sense that the road continues on. It just goes down, right? That one's fine. We can even do one more. There we go. And we need one more too. Back, but not too far back to like there. Cool. And then we want to give this road that asphalt texture that we had from before. I think we're actually going to finish pretty close to on time. Nice. Exterior. Cracked asphalt. Add material. Take a look. Oh, we still have to give a ground texture to the ground too. Piece of cake. Don't love that car yet, but it just feels a little low poly to me on the top. We might do a little more to it. But this road, tab A, U, smart project or cube project. Cube size of 2. There's our scale. That's kind of weird. Blender has stopped working. Thank you. That's always good. Let's close these other ones down while we're reloading it. Don't save. And don't save. Yay, it came back. Reasonably close to where we want to be, I think. May have to redo the road again. Cube project. Okay. And give it the material. This is cracked. Cracked wall. Now let's go with this one. I just want to try a smart U project, see if it does better. If it makes any difference. Doesn't seem like it does. Okay, 1. Something weird going on with this. Distance. That should be, there we go. That's better. We'll let it be dark, I think. What? All right, folks. Well, we're about there anyway. Let's restart just to make sure we got it. But something's... I probably need to apply some modifiers. That'll help, but it's annoying. Let's just make sure it looks right. I did save. Yeah. right? No, I didn't save. Cool. Last time. Save. Take a look. That feels pretty good. I think we'll just let it go like that. Save again. On. All right, folks. Yeah, it's definitely freaking on me here for this. Might even need to reboot, but I think I'll call this where we're at now. It's, too bad I can't show you the final, but it's all good. I will get this rendered and post it up. And thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate it. And I will be back again tomorrow. We'll do some more stuff. Hopefully Blender won't do this. Anyway, take care, folks. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you later.